Good evening. Welcome to the 5th edition of Celebrity Corner, highlighting business, arts, and entertainment in the Great Lakes Bay region. Tonight, a very special telecast coming to you from the brand new terminal at MBS International Airport. It hasn't even opened and won't until next year, but we're giving you an exclusive peek at the inside. On tonight's program, our guests include the airport manager, who is in charge of overseeing the new construction of this terminal, the president of the Great Lakes Bay Region Convention and Visitors Bureau, a choir director who has toured all over Europe but now has landed in Saginaw, and one of the area's best-known radio personalities. We begin tonight's program with some rare historic footage taken at this airport.
It was back in the middle 30s, the days of depression and unemployment, the idea of an airport to serve all of Saginaw Valley was born. The cities of Midland, Bay City, and Saginaw consolidated and purchased 1 square mile of property in 1941. The site chosen was located in Tittabawassee Township, at an equal distance from each of the 3 communities. Later that year, the Civil Aeronautics Administration designated the proposed airport as a national defense project and offered more than $500,000 to help fund it. This money would go toward the construction of 2 4,000-foot runways, taxi strips, parking ramps, lighting for the airfield, and a rotating beacon, which is still used to this day. As the United States became more deeply embroiled in World War II, the government took over the airport. There was a concern that Detroit would be a natural target if the Japanese should secure a base in Alaska. Therefore, the airport would be there as a base ready to intercept bombers if called upon. The airport's formal dedication took place on September 19, 1943. An estimated 100,000 people attended the ceremony, which included soldiers, speeches, and an open invitation to inspect the barracks and mess halls that the troops would occupy. Brigadier General Hoyt Vandenberg gave the dedicatory address and told the crowd that Tri-City Airport was conceived in free minds bent on progress and hurried into existence at a time when freedom was endangered. Tri-City Airport was never called upon for a major role in the war, but 1945 did bring the war extremely close to home when the airport was used as a prison camp for more than 1,000 of Hitler's troops. Jim Crone came to Tri-City International Airport as a sergeant in the United States Army. A former prisoner of war himself, he was assigned to the airport during its term as a POW camp.
I remember the first day I came here. It was the fall of 1945, in about mid-September. It looked a little different than it did today. There were the tar paper barracks. Right around here was the headquarters building. There was an old farmhouse that was the commanding officer's quarters, and there was the prison camp right over there to the left, and the mess hall behind me, and a flagpole not more than probably 50 feet where I'm standing right now, and nothing but open space and a landing strip or 2. The prisoners were crack German troops. A very good share of them were from the Africa Corps. And the reason they got here was that when we sent supply ships over and troop ships, rather than send them back empty, the government decided to send the crack prisoners back to America, which was a very smart move, so they'd never get in action again in case something happened, because some of you people may remember things weren't always going that good in Africa, and the war was really just beginning in Europe as far as we were concerned.